Today is Tuesday, January 3rd, 2017, and today I bring you some news that I have been anticipating for a very long time. I knew this was coming throughout the past year or so. Now, what I'm talking about is Megyn Kelly leaving Fox News and joining NBC. Now, I did not know she would join NBC, but I knew it would be like a regular network TV station. You know, something you can access through coaxial cable, bunny ears, stuff like that. Free TV, essentially, not cable news, which is where she was before on Fox News, you know, because if it was all about just being on TV in general, you know, being on cable, if cable was the best thing, she might as well just stayed on Fox News. But the way she has it now, she's going to go to NBC, which is like a much bigger platform really than Fox News because you got a wider reach because it's not restricted to the cable wall garden. You could pretty much access that. Anybody could pretty much access that because it's free, right? And they carry the biggest events. You know, Super Bowls, Olympics, stuff like that. Those events do not get carried on cable or through a paywall like pay-per-view. Those are going to be on network TV because they're going to bring us so much money through ads because of the viewership, right? You're going to be able to reach a lot of people and then you're able to become a big name like Barbara Walters. But before I even get down that rabbit hole of explaining why she left and explaining how I feel about her and everything else, what I want to do right now is play a clip from Fox News where they talk about their former colleague or soon to be former colleague, and they give you a little bit more information about what's going on, more than I'm able to articulate. So without further ado, go ahead and roll it.
A change here at Fox News. Here's host of Media Buzz and media reporter Howard Kurtz. Howie?
Jenna, yeah, a bit of breaking news here. Our colleague Megyn Kelly confirming just moments ago on her Facebook page that she will be leaving Fox News after a career that began here 2004 to join NBC News. As our viewers probably know, there's been something of a bidding war for Megyn Kelly's services as her contract was due to expire this year. Now, she says, and at NBC says, she's going to do a couple of different things for that network, launch a daytime news and information show, as well as a Sunday evening primetime magazine show, and be available for special events, political coverage, and that sort of thing. Now, this really, in the end, didn't come down to money because Megyn Kelly would have made plenty of money wherever she went. She has 3 young children, as fans of the Kelly File may know, and she was hoping to create a schedule where she could spend more time with them. Now, on her Facebook page, she says that she remains deeply grateful to Fox News, to Rupert, Lachlan, and James Murdoch, and especially to all the Fox News viewers, says Megyn, who've taught me so much what really matters. But she, at the same time, says she's excited about her new opportunity.
It's a little awkward to talk about a colleague leaving, isn't it, Howie? I mean, it'd be a little bit of a fraud if I didn't say this. It's kind of a little awkward, but it's a new year, new beginnings. We wish her nothing but the best, and we look forward to hearing from our viewers as well about the new things they'd like to see on Fox News, whatever that may be. So we'll just leave it there.
Right. This obviously will mean a change in the Fox News primetime lineup, so there's some possibilities there. And I personally wish her well. I appeared on the Kelly File many, many times. She's immensely talented, and in the past year, with obviously her feud or the war that Donald Trump declared on her for a while, Megyn Kelly became an international superstar, magazine cover girl, and all of that. So that's why there's such high interest in this one particular personnel move, Jenna.
All right, so you see what's going on there. Now you see what they talk about her kids and everything else. See, I wasn't even thinking about how she has kids and everything. I didn't even really think that way. I'm not sure if she's married or whatever. I'm pretty sure she's married. But, you know, that will definitely play a role in it. And also the pay increase. I was seeing articles last year saying that she currently makes $15 million per year on Fox News, and then she wanted the pay increase to about 20. So it was a bidding war of sorts. I was hearing rumors about her going to CNN. I thought that could be feasible because CNN, even though they're left leaning as is most mainstream media outside of Fox News, they have a brand of being centrist. So that can kind of break her out of the box of being just a conservative and open her up to a wider audience of people across the nation. But at the same time, you're still not on regular network, coaxial cable TV. And I think that's the place to be if you're going to be somebody like Megyn Kelly, who wants to become like the next Barbara Walters, the current day version of Barbara Walters, to the point where you do not associate Barbara Walters with the network. You just think about her by her name. With Megyn Kelly, you automatically think Fox News. But I think by her going to NBC, you think more about Megyn Kelly just being her rather than her network, which is pretty much the point. Kind of like Katie Couric, kind of like Matt Lauer, these people that you think about, you don't think about their network first before them. So I think that's a good thing for her to do as far as that's concerned. Now, a lot of you may not like Megyn Kelly because of how she treated down on Trump, but I think a lot of that was choreographed. I think Trump likes her, not necessarily any kind of different kind of way, but he just likes her. There's been allegations that he sent her flowers and everything else. I wouldn't doubt that. And I wouldn't doubt it if he intentionally gave her a lot of attention during the campaign to skyrocket her. I mean, imagine you are the presidential candidate, the leading guy, the most popular guy, and the guy that actually became the president. He was giving you all this attention during the campaign. I mean, that's going to skyrocket you to the moon, just like the man said in the actual clip there. So I kind of saw that happening, and I think that definitely worked. And I think that definitely worked in her favor when it comes to the contract negotiations because of her platform being so big. It's just like being a top college athlete or something like that. If you're going to be McDonald's All-American and you shine during the game, you go the first round overall because of your your most recent accomplishments and also your body of work and your skill level. All that combined gives you a higher platform. Therefore, you're able to get a higher dollar amount per your services. So I think that definitely played a role into her getting this new position on NBC. I think it's going to be a good look for her. I like Megyn Kelly personally. I think she does a good job, very attractive. And I think she's going to be able to reach a core group of people that are going to stay with her for an extended period of time. Now, mainstream media is dying off, yes, but NBC, CBS, ABC, those are still very big networks. Even Fox, like regular Fox, big Fox, not Fox News. And Fox News is also big, but TV is still very big. It's going to be a while before legacy media becomes extinct. And I think during that period of time where they may be kind of dwindling, I think she'll still be able to build a brand for herself that's bigger than what it is right now over on Fox News. So I think at the end of the day for Megyn Kelly, it'd be a definite positive push forward for her career. Now, as far as that open spot that's left, you could have somebody like Tomi Lahren, my friend, who show I was on earlier this year. You may be able to have her slide over into Megyn Kelly's spot. I think that'd be a great pick. She's very young, like I think 24 years old. I think that'd be a great pick for her, great pick for Fox News. There's also others on the Fox News network that may be able to go into that spot. A guy like, what's his name? Jesse Waters, the guy that does man on the street type of interviews. He may be good for that spot as well. But I think out of the people that I'm thinking about, people that are young, people that are, got a little bit of buzz behind them, I think, a person like Tomi Lahren, maybe even Lauren Southern would be good for that spot. I think you definitely want to fill that spot with a young lady. You could fill it with a man like Jesse Waters, but I think it'd probably be best with a young lady. And right now, Tommy's doing great on the Blaze, and she's doing great with her own social media. But I think at a certain point, the Blaze may only be able to get you so far. And there's some internal problems with the Blaze. I think Glenn Beck had to take out a loan. But at the end of the day, I think that Fox News, of course, is going to be a bigger platform than the Blaze. But Tomi, she can have she can maintain her sovereignty, really. She does not have to go to a major network. I don't think she could be like a YouTuber. But I think, if you want to be, if you want a very big, high platform, I think, Fox News would be the place to be. I think a guy like myself would do well just being on YouTube and stuff like that and making guest appearances on TV occasionally. That can kind of be my lane. But I think somebody like Tomi Lahren, who has a very high platform and a very high profile, would do well by going on a network TV or like a cable news network like Fox News to get an even higher platform than what she has right now. So that's pretty much all I got. What do you think? Do you think it's a good thing for her to leave Fox News? Do you hate Megyn Kelly? Do you think that Megyn Kelly would make a better fit on NBC than Fox News? And as I close, I think that a lot of what she has done over the past year, kind of giving Trump the pointed questions and kind of not necessarily being a conservative all the way or kind of stepping away from conservatism, again, I think that's like an exit strategy to try and loosen away the conservative brand. So when she goes to an NBC, she does not have to fit into a certain box. She can be more neutral, which is what you're going to have if you're going to have like a daytime talk show. You can't just be like the way you were on 8 p.m., talking to conservatives and stuff like that, being hardball politically. You got to be able to have a more softer and more feminine image, which I think the daytime TV show was crafted to do because it's all about her future image. Because again, if you're trying to be like a Barbara Walters or something like that, you want to be able to craft that image throughout your career rather than trying to do it later, because at that point it becomes pretentious. It's not really real. You want to have something that seems like it's organically crafted. Or do you think that Megyn Kelly would be best suited by being on Fox News still, by remaining there, and that should be her lane? That should just be what it is. Now, mind you, she is #2 show on Fox News behind Riley, of course. So she has a pretty big platform over there. But at the same time, she was not as big as a top guy. And on top of that, she has children, like the person said in the clip, and she may want to be closer to them. But I think more than anything, it's about the money, the money increase, and also trying to propel her brand. But that's just my 2 cents on it. Whatever your comments are, let me know in the comments below. That's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.